Well, folks, only one episode stands between us and the season mid-finale. Last week, for some reason, I was under the impression that this week is going to be the mid-series finale, but that is not the case. Unfortunately, that means that the second half of the season is going to be one episode shorter, and before we know it, this whole series is going to come to an end. I feel like this episode is going to be a lot of setup, definitely building up to the mid-series finale, and we know how much Vince Gilligan and crew love to leave us on a teaser, so I can't wait for the next episode. And there's definitely a part of me that hopes that Jimmy and Kim's plan doesn't go through, because I'm really starting to feel bad for Howard. He's turned out to be one of my favorite characters, which is really interesting because if you look at the beginning of the series, they kind of played him off as somewhat of an antagonist, when in fact he's one of the most genuine characters on the show. This episode is titled Axe and Grind, and I like the episode titles of this season with the two different words, most of them having double meanings. So let's go ahead and jump back into Better Call Saul. Oh, another Kim flashback. I'm totally here for it. I'd love to see more of her backstory.
A thief. You know better than this, Kim. Nip it in the bud. I mean, protecting her from the...
Interesting the way this is being filmed. Everything in the room seems to be dark except for the spot that Kim's in, almost as if we're seeing it through her memory.
So if you can promise me that this was a one-time thing...
I also really like the color coordination going on here.
Earrings and a necklace.
Earrings and a necklace. Unbelievable.
I also love how they're filming the adults at a lower angle. This definitely seems to be from Kim's perspective.
I can give you $13 right now, and we'll come back with the rest.
Also, whoever is playing her mom, it sounds a whole lot like Rhea Seehorn. So that actress is actually doing a really good job with the nuance of the voice.
Thank you for being so understanding.
No.
Oh, wow. I think I realize what's happening here. I'm just waiting for the confirmation.
Nip it in the bud.
There it is. So you can see where Kim gets a lot of her cadence from.
Here. I got you something. Your mom's good for something, huh?
Oh man, she is the worst. Wow, that was a really well done cold open. I love that sound editing there at the end. Anytime we get to see more of Kim's backstory, I'm here for it 100%. Is this Howard's house? We know it's not Jimmy because he has much more colorful outfits.
And do the things you please.
Excellent music choice as well.
Every day for breakfast, there's...
Interesting, I just saw Michael Mando's name, but we know he's not in the show anymore, unless he makes an appearance.
Dreamer's holiday.
All this stuff in Howard's house is so fitting to his character, I love it.
Help yourself to happiness and sprinkle it with mirth.
It's a pretty cool espresso machine he's got there. Okay, so we are going to get to see a little bit of his wife. We haven't seen her before on screen.
Didn't you say something about replacing the mattress out there?
So they really are having some problems.
That is for you.
Go Howard. That's a work of art right there. I guess it's kind of a peace offering.
Next Friday.
Can't believe it's been a whole year.
I love the way that was shot. So much symbolism happening right there.
You remember what was going on with Chuck's brother, Jimmy? I think it's getting worse. In fact, it's possible you might hear or see something.
It seems that they're trying to get us to sympathize with Howard a little bit more. He has no idea what's coming.
One tried to bring a pet cockatiel into the waiting room. That caused a bit of a ruckus. After that, another 4 clients.
Wow, this guy is quite thorough, if you ask me.
The Vietnamese place again. Then in the...
What's this?
Only time he broke the pattern. Stopped at Craddock Marine over on Central instead of going straight to the office.
I bet that was all a part of the plan. I only say that because of what Kim said to Jimmy a couple episodes ago.
Thank you so much, Doc.
I haven't seen him in a couple seasons, it feels like. I'm not sure if we ever got to learn his name.
Okay, Fernando's gonna be fine. Shot I gave him will settle his stomach. I was already here with another patient. All right, get back.
Who's the other patient, huh? Oh, this is directed by Giancarlo. Nice.
I don't know. I
Wait
guess
a
my
minute.
skin's a little dry.
I was expecting Mike. What are they up to? I love how they're keeping it very mystic and leaving it to us to figure it out until they actually put the plan into motion.
And how long is it gonna last? Is a guy roughly your size? Hour or two?
Are they gonna drug Howard? None of this seems to be adding up. Or this is the most complex plan ever.
Oh, so you're closing up shop? Once I sell my little black book, it's gonna be all animals all the time.
Black Book?
Yeah, keys to the kingdom.
Oh, is this how Jimmy gets all his connections in Breaking Bad? If there's a guy, he knows him.
Yeah, I think we found the Zodiac killer. Well, I'm not keeping my contacts.
No way.
Best quality vacuum.
Oh, that has me worried that Kim was the one to pick up that card. I hope that's not foreshadowing.
Minimal risk. I can't believe he's walking away from that.
Well, he knows what he wants.
Yeah, I feel like Kim's having to decide right now exactly what she wants. Whoa. That's crazy. So if they're going to do that to Howard, I wonder if they're just trying to give off the appearance that he's on drugs.
In words of one syllable, how does this pass the smell test?
According to Officer Connell's report, this is the reason Joshua Holcomb was pulled over.
I wonder why Cliff is here sitting in on Kim's session. I wonder if he's starting to get a little bit suspicious about her involvement.
Over a third of the vehicles had something similar hanging from their rearview mirrors.
I believe that's the same thing that was hanging in the cab of those cold opens. I guess, like she said, it's pretty common.
Officer Connell knew my client. In fact, he arrested him 5 years ago when Joshua was a juvenile.
I always love to see Kim in her own element. She's so good at her job, which makes it even more sad because she's veering off in a different direction. I wonder if there's a parallel there with the way that he made his coffee versus Howard in the beginning of the episode.
How did you leave things with Howard Hamlin?
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Howard. I owe Howard and HHM a lot.
Man, how can she sit there and put on that face?
Have you heard of the Jackson Mercer Foundation? It's a bit hush-hush at the moment, but we will soon. And that's what I want to talk to you about.
It seems that Kim is still being pulled in two different directions.
Hi! Come on in.
Thanks.
Oh man,
It's good to see you.
that looks totally different from the way it looks in Breaking Bad. It's definitely nice, but I don't think it's very fitting to the type of clients he's taking.
I don't know if you saw it before, but it's come a long way.
And it's gonna go through a lot more changes.
Saul told me you guys got married. Can I ask, are you registered anywhere?
No, it was all very low-key.
That whole conversation seemed very insignificant, but I'm sure there's some underlying meaning to all that, especially the wedding part. I wonder if that's a nod to the mustache that Gene ends up wearing.
No blur, okay? We need him to be recognized. That's the whole point.
It's good to see this crew back as well. They just bring a nice comic relief.
They're gonna love you on sight.
The only thing is, the lunch is on D-Day.
Wow, they're calling it D-Day, huh? This plan is probably bigger than anything I could ever expect. That was a great cut right there. This character does not look familiar in the slightest. Oh, maybe he's one of the Germans who was working on the lab. Oh no. That's definitely Lalo in that car. The way this is being filmed has Lalo's name written all over it.
I don't think we've officially met.
I swear this guy would be an excellent Terminator. He really takes his time, but he just retains all of that terrifyingness, I guess. And that is not a great hiding place. Ooh, this music is so good. David Porter is really going in right now. He's been killing it this season. There's definitely a lot to look at in this cabin. Wonder if there's any cool Easter eggs I'm missing. Ooh. Did he just get him with that axe? Dang. Oh, well, that answers the axe part of the episode. Is Lalo playing him right now, or is he actually that hurt? Because it doesn't really seem in character. Whoa. Oh, what a great reveal. Such good filmmaking.
Carajo. You broke one of my ribs.
Yeah, you're screwed now, buddy. The way he can just jump from personality to personality on opposite ends of the spectrum just makes him so terrifying. Every time I see a black screen, I think it's the end of the episode. Yeah, I guess she's starting to rethink this decor now.
If someone can come with you, a boyfriend or girlfriend, that's a good thing. If you can give...
Oh, even his office looks like this. Yeah, I'm not digging it.
Can we sidebar in the law library?
They're bringing more and more elements in from Breaking Bad. I love it. Oh, and there's a toilet too. So maybe that's not the toilet that he ends up putting in his house.
We're not gonna make a habit of this.
Of course not.
right?
Absolutely. No. Here, put it on speaker and let me hear.
I don't think she likes him putting all this dirty work onto her. Maybe that's what ends up souring this relationship.
Marnie Stuber, that's S-T-U-B-E-R.
I'm so amazed at how many moving pieces are involved in this plan. It's definitely building up a whole lot of excitement to see what the plan actually is.
Was that so hard?
I wonder if those meters there are a callback to Chuck, or if that's just me looking too far into it.
Whoa,
oh my
stop.
gosh.
No, wait, don't turn around. Clean up on aisle 9.
You clean it up.
Ooh, there it is. That's more like the Francesca we know. We seem to be spending more time here at the laundromat.
Seems to me the most obvious place to pull from is Alameda Street.
My guys stay on Alameda.
Alameda Street. That doesn't sound familiar. Wonder if that's a place we're supposed to know.
I'm right here.
Yeah, come on, Tyrese. You know better to come in here talking like that to Mike.
Hey, brother.
I love this music. Kind of reminds me of one of the scenes in episode 1 where they were cutting into the safe in Nacho's house.
Almost ready. When another star
Oh.
comes to Earth,
Oh man, Mike has to hate this, not being able to see Kaylee in person.
oh, it's Leo the lion. There's his head.
There you go.
This kind of brings back memories of Werner in his final scene. I believe he mentioned something about seeing all the stars in the sky. Again, that could be me looking a little too much into it, but
Love you, baby.
the more they show scenes with him and Kaylee, the more it makes me hate Walt.
Good night, dear.
Same time tomorrow?
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wow, Jonathan Banks is such a stellar performer. You can just see so much emotion in his eyes. Definitely gonna have to pause this after this reaction and look through all those post-it notes, see if anything stands out to me. Also, the fact that they did it on the back of a painting. Wonder if there's any significance there.
Omaha Beach.
Oh, Omaha Beach. So I guess this is where the plan is going to take place. This kind of seems a little risky. What if they get caught?
Tomorrow.
Oh, they're at HHM.
It's a date.
Curious framing here.
Gotta warn you though, it's on the pricey side. $4.95 for the bottle.
Worth every penny.
I love how the writers use such simple objects that would otherwise be insignificant to tell a story in a subvert way. Oh, is that the judge? Does that put a wrench in their plan? Oh no.
Ultimately, it's about
Oh, this is gonna cause Kim to turn around. I can feel it coming. Yeah, this is Kim's bad choice road. We all know what she's gonna choose.
what other day?
And we'll figure it out. I promise, okay? Just go.
Just do your thing in Santa Fe and we'll...
Oh, you should have just never called her Jimmy.
It happens today.
Ooh, I love that shot right there. The way it kind of followed the car. Oh man. Well, that was quite the lead up episode into the mid-series finale. I feel like we're gonna have a really explosive final episode before this short break. Something tells me that Howard is going to be completely humiliated next episode, and I feel so bad for him, especially because they're getting us to sympathize more with his character, and it seems that Kim and Jimmy just don't care in the slightest. This seemed to be one of the slower episodes of this season, but there was a lot of setup going on, so it's completely understandable. We did get a lot of cool cameos, especially the business card of the vacuum place. That was really crazy, but the fact that Kim was the one to grab it makes me a little bit worried. I'm really hoping that's not foreshadowing for where her character ends up, and I'm really excited to see where her character does end up. I just hope it's not a grim fate. I hope you guys join me for this mid-series finale next episode, and then we only have 6 episodes left until this whole show is complete, and it's really shaping up to be the best season of Better Call Saul, even after season 5, which was incredible. If you guys are enjoying these videos, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next week for the mid-series finale.